A great evening to you and yours. You know what it is. Mzoke Goodman Assorted Articles. If you do not know by now, it's magic. Your passion. So the question came to me in my head. I've been reading as much as I possibly can in many ways in the past and present and right now. Interestingly enough, there is a book that I read by Alon Reyes. This is the founder and CEO of Reyes Corp. The book is Lose the Business Plan. And in that book, it points you exactly to your passion. At least that's what it did for me after having read the book and understood exactly. So this is what you ordinarily do on a daily basis. So for those of you who are looking to find what their passion is and translate it to a value add that you can then give someone else for benefit, that right there is your passion. Now, it may come in a myriad of many ways, um, with your family, with your friends, with who you are to yourself, boyfriend, girlfriend, colleagues, strangers alike. Your congregation, this is your people in church, your tribe, your profession in the streets, informally or formally, the person that you are, what you are really passionate about, what actually burns you, what you are passionate about talking about, there lies in your passion, in all of that. So I'm quite excited that I found exactly what it is, what my passion is. Coaching, mentoring, there are many labels around it. But however, once you found it, you'd find that there's actually a label that perfectly fits with that already, that it is you. However, you must have a knack for innovation, for disruption at the very same time, because that's where majority of people, in my opinion, are. That's where the majority of people are at or do play at. But you need something, a differentiator on how you're going to deliver to the market. The market being the people who are in need of your service. It's been said many times it's been said that someone out there is waiting for you. A position is waiting there for you. Your services, your product is waiting. Someone is waiting for you to come through already. So you should be fired up about who you are and you should be excited about who you are. You see, what keeps most people of stature, celebrated individuals, the people that we admire, we look up to, and want to become like, those people, they've more or less found that there is a deeper place from which they draw from. This then helps them to stay inspired, I would say inspired, motivated, knowing that there's a deeper place that they draw from. This is that mindset that we keep talking about, that we are being reminded every time that you need to have an abundance mindset. It simply is, for an example, the sheer abundance of resources, or natural resources, veggies, uh, fruits. These are the things that are available in mass, in abundance. So it that guarantees uh, your survival, yours and mine survival, and everything like animals, insects, the whole thing, the whole nine. So when you have that abundance mindset, and for you to be able to see that abundance mindset, you need to look no further than where your food comes from, than our food, or look no further where look no further than where our food comes from, right? That's where it actually starts. And mostly you look within. I know it's cliche, but it's cliche for a reason, because it is true. There is nowhere else that you are supposed to look, because at an early age, when you were young, you had your parents were there, your father and mother, grandmother, your brother, your sister, whoever may have raised you, may have had a hand in raising you. They were there, but mostly it is you that you had. This is why it's also important to have a balance between being in a crowd, being part of a crowd, and then isolation. Become a recluse so that you can reflect, especially when you are seeking to find exactly what it is that works for you, that makes you tick, that you want to offer to the world and share with the world. Because I guarantee you, there is no one like you. There's no one who can do it like you. That is a guarantee, 100%. The set of dreams you have, another individual, another person does not have those same set of dreams you have. They are unique to you. They are custom made to you. So that's how you find your passion. Sometimes it may elude you. You may think you want to go to different sectors and you want to do this, you want to do that. Maybe you want to become an artist and all of this, but it's good as long as it aligns with who you are. There is no reason for you not to become a multidisciplinary or a serial entrepreneur in this regard, because I'm in that space. But you need to put in the work. Remember, as I'm saying this, I'm teaching what I am learning at the very same time. I teach what I have to learn. You need to put in the work. Put in 2 to 4 hours, depending on your schedule, into exactly what it is that you want to become. Focus on that every day until it becomes integrated with your life. So I know habits are generally difficult to build. New habits, especially 22, 30 days, right? It's the duration that you make or break a new habit, that you discard and pick up a new habit. However, find exactly what it is that you do when you get up in the morning, from the time you go to bed and get up in the morning. Try and integrate exactly what it is that you would like to become, or you'd like to see your life change to becoming. That right there, work with that until you want to push yourself to the next level, where you want to start from scratch. You want to start anew. You want to start from scratch, building anything worthwhile, especially something that is unique and that you've believed in for the longest. Only you can do this. It is guaranteed. This is what I wanted to share with you. Mzwaki Goodman, assorted articles, and I do hope and trust that you will find your passion. If you're looking for it, you'll find it. It is in the things that you do naturally without being paid. You do this so much so that maybe your friends have complained that, man, this is too much. Wenzakakulu. Probably that's it. You need to look into the things that come naturally that you do. Anything else can be learned, right? A skill, competency, a language, to ultimately, because when you do that, what happens is it then starts to filter into your dream space, and then it starts to get actually into your mind, and then you start to move different from the previous person or the previous version of who you see yourself were and who you see yourself being. So incorporate these habits. Make sure that you don't miss a day without you going into whatever it is that you want to do. Maybe writing for you works, maybe taking poetry, maybe recording yourself, whatever that works for you, in order for you to hone in what your passion is and then stick to that, perfect it to a point where now you are so good at it, you have confidence in it, especially when you're feeling scared and nervous. That's exactly the time. It's cliche, but it's cliche for a reason, because you need to do this in order for you to move to the next level of your life. Trust me, these challenges, the constant evolution or the constant growth, it's so necessary. It's so necessary for us to actually continue living and becoming who we are. Maybe there's some habits that you want to break that were inherited that you can do. Maybe there's some nasty habits that you picked up that you can't seem to shake off. You need to engage in just what it is that you need to do and look at the things that you do naturally every day, all day. Nzake Goodman assorted articles